Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the PipeBomb podcast. I'm Jimmy James, and I feel like I'm living a dream right now. Somebody pinch me. And if you're a Diva, it's a good freaking time to be a Divas fan, if you ask me. But I'm going to ask the rest of the panel. We have Nick here. Hey, Nick, what's up?
Hello. Oh yeah, it is a fantasy. I thought I was. It was a dream last night when I woke up.
I know, couldn't believe it. We were all expecting it, but we got more than what we expected. We got Gigi. Hey, Gigi, what's up?
Hey, I cried so many tears last night. My girls did so good. And Becky, they did so good.
I loved it. And we also have Tom. Tom's back on the panel. Holler. Hey, Tom, what's up?
Hello, bitches. You know, the NXT revolution is here. Bella Twins, step up, hoes. Thank you.
Oh, poor Bellas.
No, felt like step down.
Out the door. Bye-bye.
Well, the Bella Twins got dragged last night. Let's get into it.
Didn't they just?
Oh my god. Well, one of the biggest moments in Diva history, I will say, it's, you know what? For me, it was probably one of the most memorable segments in recent history. The NXT Divas took over Monday Night Raw and dragged the WWE Divas. Oh my god, it was so perfect. The timing was well. They had Stephanie McMahon involved. I was just ecstatic about the whole thing. And I'm just so excited that these three girls that's worked their asses off, crawled from the bottom to the top, down at NXT, only on a subscribed network, not on regular TV, and gained so much popularity that it brought them over the WWE Divas and then brought them over to the main roster to just kill shit. It was just magical. What are you guys' overall thought of the whole thing? We'll start with you, Tom.
You know what, like, earlier in the night, we saw, well, actually, I saw pictures being leaked of Sasha and Becky and Charlotte arriving at the arena. So I just thought, you know, they're probably visiting because it's near where they live or near Orlando or wherever.
Yep.
But when I woke up this morning and read the results, all of the links said NXT Women Debut, NXT Debut, women's revolutionising, women's wrestling. We got way more than what we bargained for. Like, I was expecting Charlotte to probably debut and then Becky and Sasha just watching backstage. But no, we got Queen Stephanie dragging Nikki by her Ariana Grande cheap-ass weave. And then we got Becky in that, or whatever that was, but I'll let you slide, Becky, because you're a good wrestler. Then we got Charlotte, and then we got Davos. I thought, you know, the segment in all, I would actually go as to say it was one of the best Diva segments we've had in a decade. Not just this month, this year, in a decade. Those women are revolutionising what is today's women's wrestling.
Yep.
Not just women's wrestling, actually, just wrestling in general. Holla, it's slay like a bitch. Woo!
Gigi, your thoughts on the overall issue? How do you feel?
It was so good. I wasn't ready, like Tom said. That was going to be like maybe just Charlotte or just Sasha. They got all the girls out and they brought Becky out. So that was just so sweet of them. But I love how they like got Stephanie and like it wasn't just like, oh, Stephanie's like, here are these three women from NXT. Like she ran them down. Like she let you know who they are. They just weren't like women from NXT. She let you know Charlotte like has a legacy in this business. Becky is just like a badass ass kicking bitch, and then like and then Sasha is like the baddest NXT diva women's champion right now. It was just great how they did it, and the fight was phenomenal. Nikki, she messed with the wrong one when she tried to like hit Sasha in the shoulder. Sasha showed her ass like, bitch, no. Well, I'll show you where the real belt is. I loved it.
Nikki, your thoughts?
Oh my god! Like everybody said, I didn't really expect what we got. Like I just thought we'd probably maybe get a teaser or maybe just Charlotte, maybe just Sasha. But fuck, we got all three of them, and I was happy with it. The timing of everything, even having Naomi come down to interrupt, I loved that when she added Sasha into the crew. All three crews got into the ring, and the fans were really invested in this segment. And I agree with Tom. I actually tweeted it out last night that this is probably the best Diva segment in the past decade, honestly, because it was amazing. Like the crowd was very invested into it. The brawl was amazing. All the girls were on their spots. I love. I can slide. It can slide for me. I loved when Paige had Naomi in the PTO and she's like squealing. She's like, it was so cute. But anyway, I loved at the end when all three NXT girls got their submissions in and the fans were just loving it. So I'm really happy for this, and I'm hoping that we get to see something like even more. Like now that the Divas are at the focal point, we need to have that. Just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, exactly. And just a quick mention when Tom mentioned that he saw pictures of the Divas backstage. You know, when you guys were sending in the chats, I saw it, but I didn't think anything of it because it's not unusual for NXT superstars to be backstage at a Raw event or a SmackDown event.
Right.
But for them to debut was just like crazy. But I did some digging. And then I did some more digging, and I got some tea for you guys. I'm sure a lot of people have already read this, but apparently that this was scheduled for around SummerSlam time. They pushed it up earlier because of what's been going on with the United States women's soccer team winning the championship, and then you have Ronda Rousey, who's killing shit. Killing shit in UFC, and then you have the tennis with Serena Williams killing shit over there. So it was just about time for WWE to wake the fuck up. Like, the fans have been woken up a long time ago to shake up this division and let's get it cracking and take these girls serious. These are women athletes. Let's take them seriously. And WWE finally woke the fuck up. Vince. And finally picked up the ball and gave the fans what we wanted and what the divas and the athletes truly deserve. And who benefited? The fans, and they got that remarkable response. The fan was on fire. It stole the show. The show was the divas really slanted the show. They shifted everything. All of the attention was on them.
Well, like the original plan was to have Paige and then the four horsewomen. But obviously, Bayley's injured, so they've had to rechange that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was apparently supposed to be Charlotte and Sasha, but then you got this whole 3-team trios.
It's the best.
Like, God knows what we're going to get. You could get like Becky versus Brie. I'll get onto Brie, don't you worry. Charlotte versus Naomi, Sasha versus Alicia. All these combination of matches we're going to get is going to be flawless with a capital F. Yes.
It's just amazing. But the whole segment kicked off with Nikki Bella coming out. At first, we get a little promo of what happened. I think it was like last week or something like that. And then they cut to commercial. We come back. We have Nikki Bella in the ring with the mic holding her championship. And she has Team Bella behind her, Brie and Alicia Fox. Alicia looking so freaking cute. She's so adorably evil. I know that's an AJ Lee thing, but Alicia Fox fits that mold so easily. Well, Nikki, I almost called her Nicki Minaj. Well, Nikki was Nikki was on that mic just talking her shit, you know, being a heel, and saying that she's been on the top for a while. She's taken out everybody. And you know what? I threw so much shade at her last week, which was well-deserved, but that was her in Total Divas. I was shading her. But with her mic skill, I thought she did okay. I did. I'm not going to sit here and hate on her when I really didn't feel that way. I felt like she did okay on the mic, so I'm not going to come and project that she didn't. She gets interrupted by Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie comes down. Right when Stephanie's music hit, I was like, alright, some serious shit's about to go down. But let's start with Nikki. We're going to dissect this whole thing because this is pretty much our big topic for tonight. What did you guys feel about Nikki? Gigi, I know you have a lot to say about Nikki. So what did you feel about Nikki's promo?
It was decent. It was nothing special. I've been on the top of the division and for almost 264 days. Like she talks with no conviction or no bad bitchness. It's just like, I'm just so, and I have my sister with me and Bree's in the back looking like she's ready to give birth at any moment. Like she's just ready to get pregnant. And Alicia just looks like I could be doing so many more better things with my life. Team Bella just look like some really just like sad thing. Like they look like a really, really bad like cartoon or something, and Nikki's just like a really bad lead. It's not cute.
Can I ask you a question, Gigi? I want to ask you a question. Do you think that Nikki is gonna surpass AJ Lee's title reign?
Well, it looks like at Battleground, I think she might, depending let's get to what, Survivor Series or SummerSlam.
I think she's
and like what's the closest pay-per-view?
Well, I worked it out yesterday. In order for Nikki, the bitch, to surpass AJ, she has to hold that championship until Night of Champions. But if she loses at the Raw before Night of Champions, she's still one day more than what AJ is. So obviously she's going to win and she's going to beat the record.
I think she is because they would not let her go this long without having her surpass AJ. I feel like, and you know, they're so spiteful, WWE, that they they're not going to have AJ be the longest reigning. At the end of the day, Nikki Bella is a WWE girl. She is. She's all for the company.
She's their golden girl.
Yeah, they're going to give it to her. And you know what? I honestly don't give a fuck, to be honest with you guys. But, Nikki, what are your thoughts on Nikki's promo?
Yeah, I agree with Gigi. In the okay, James, she was okay. Will agree, but in the beginning, how she started. So,
really, I feel like
for the past 200 blah blah, and I was just like, come on, girl, like you've been on the mic, I don't know how many years. You need to fucking work it out now. But as the crew together, I feel sad for Brie in a sense because she's just fucking there. Nobody really cares about her. She's twin number 2, and Alicia. I really love her and I like seeing her get screen time. But I really hope this Team Bella thing isn't as I hope she's not going to be a part of that for too long.
Really?
Just after this big storyline. But yeah, the promo was okay. Afterwards, that's what I was more excited for.
But why wouldn't you want Alicia with the Bellas? This is the most relevant storyline she's been in since her and Paige.
Because she still doesn't have a character, though. She's not the one on the mic. She's not talking. She didn't even give a reason why she joined Team Bella, right? So it's
well, I feel like here's what they fucked up with Alicia. Alicia just has a 2-episode thing with Sci-Fi. She's been on Dominion, which I watched the season premiere, and she did amazingly. I don't know. Did you guys check out Alicia Fox on Dominion?
I haven't seen that.
No, she did a good job. And I feel like they should have capitalized on that by saying she joined Team Bella, and look what I got. I got a role on a TV show. You know what I mean? WWE doesn't understand how to connect the fucking dots. It's fans know what these divas are doing. Just because you don't give a fuck and you're not invested in Alicia Fox doesn't mean that us fans are not. And I feel like that it was a perfect way. To me, in my little head, with her being with the Bella twins, I'm like, oh, since she's with Brie and Nikki now, they're reality star, movie stars, like Nikki said in her promo. Alicia Fox is getting a piece of the cake. So it would be nice if they mentioned it on TV. Look at Foxy. Now she's on a TV show now because she's with Team Bella. It's come on now. But they don't think that far ahead. And you know what? It would add some depth and it would answer your question, Nikki, on why is she with Team Bella.
Yeah, I just feel like if they addressed it, it would make just more sense. But that's just kind of me nitpicking.
But personally, I can tell because you guys are going in on Nikki for saying so. I'm like, really? It was
I've got plenty more.
But Tom, that's what I'm saving you. But Nikki, how would you want her to start her promo?
Just casually, just
how would you do it?
How
would you do it?
What, her promo?
Yeah.
Everything she said, I agreed. I felt like what she said and delivered in her promo, just in the beginning, how she worded it. She just needed to start cocky and just exactly say what she was going to say.
But I feel like that's a bit of her character, that she's very...
bland? Boring?
She's very Valley Girl. You know Valley Girls. So, okay, I don't care. Totally. That's just her character. I don't know.
No, that's her in real life, boo.
Whatever.
She's supposed to be this bitch heel. She's oh, I'm the top bitch, but she talks like she's bitch number 5. And yeah, and my sister's here. I'm just so happy.
I don't know. It worked for me.
That's her character. She needs to try to
she's a bland bitch.
Convey it more in the ring. She wants to break in bitches' backs in the ring, but then you want to be, hi.
I don't know. I have no gripe for Nikki. I felt like she did good. She didn't do great. She didn't do amazing. I feel like she did good, and she portrayed herself as a heel, and I was okay with it. Brie didn't do anything for me. They might as well should have put a Bella cardboard over there for me, and I wouldn't even tell the difference.
Brie on a stick.
Brie on a stick. But Tommy, what are your thoughts on Nikki Bella's promo?
Okay, so when she opened her, first off, when she got the mic, I thought, okay, this is either going to go bad or really bad. So, when she said, you know what, that phrase,
she didn't say, you know what, though.
Well, she will in my head. So, when she started talking, I thought, okay, you sound like an extra bitch on Mean Girls, not, number 1. But her voice, because she's a Valley girl, but she's got a monotone to her, so she's not really sounding bitchy. But in terms of the promo, what she said was okay. It wasn't, Trish Stratus, whatever promo. But what she said was, it delivered off well, but it was just the way she said it. She's like, I've been champion for 300,928 days. Okay, bitch, we get it. How long have you been champion for? Oh God, I forgot what I was going to say now. Anyway, continue, because I completely forgot what I was going to say, because the bitch is... Oh, actually, yes, I know. She knew that Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte were coming in to that segment and revolutionising and making this segment brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you thought she would have gone and practiced that promo like 1,000 times, knowing that this segment is going to be one of the best segments, if not the best segment of the night?
I really think you guys should go rewatch her promo.
You know, just go practice it in a compact mirror like Cameron does.
You know what? I did like.
Oh, Nick, you just said, you know what?
I did like when Paige came down. She's like, "Are you kidding me? How many title shots has Paige got? Really?
Yeah.
How many?"
That was like off the script.
Yeah, that was off the script, which is like when Stephanie was like, "This is your opportunity, take it." And I feel like she did a good job. I feel like you guys are being too hard on her, honestly.
Yeah, but it's the fact how
she's Diva champ. She needs that criticism.
I get you, Gigi. I get that. I respect that. I get that. She does need she needs to own up more of her character. But I feel like compared to everybody else, she isn't on top of the pack. That's obvious. But I feel like she did good. She did good for what she can.
Well, actually, she said one good thing about it. She said she was the total diva. Like her brand, her package, her character could be the total diva. You know, she's a wrestler. She's pretty. She's in reality shows. She's in so-called movies. Flintstones was nothing. You know, she's in all of these things. She could be the new total diva. Like, fuck Dana Brooke and trying to be the total diva.
No.
Just do swimsuit competitions and like pose with you, clicking hands and touching yourself. No,
please.
Bye-bye.
Tommy, girl, goodbye and good night. Don't come for my Dana.
Take a seat, Tom.
Take a seat. Because Dana Brooke is actually working her ass off, improving herself, and she is getting better and better. I'm so over the shade of Dana Brooke when the girl does nothing but improve. Improve.
You can say she's like covered in crystal platinum gold. She ain't going to make me like her. I can't like her.
You're just being a hater. You're just being a hater.
I'm a Dana hater.
You are. Poor girl. But anyways, when Nikki...
She's not the total diva. Nikki Bella should be packaged as the total diva.
No. When Nikki made that reference for the total divas, my ears perked for Dana. I'm like, oh, no, don't do this. Don't. I
thought, yes, bitch.
No, I like. All right, when they started that ratchet chant and they started directing it towards Cameron, I was like, no, that's Sasha's. I don't like that shit. And then for Nikki to go and steal it and be like that she's the total diva. No, you're not. Dana Brooks is the total diva.
Yeah, but they threw the ratchet chant at Dana last week in that tag match.
I don't know, because Sasha was involved, so I guess that's okay. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Well, and Nikki is on the show Total Divas, so technically she kind of is. So it's like, but I mean, I do like Dana.
I like Dana.
I used to be a Dana hater, but I am reformed now.
Dana's under that train. Bye. See you later.
I hate that name, Dana hater. The Dana hater. I can't.
But, okay. Said he's reformed, like you saw the light.
She's
I love Dana. I feel like. All right, let's move on. We'll get back to Dana later. I want to talk about Dana.
Actually, let's never. Bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God, Tom. So...
Just some good things talking about Dana and Nikki.
All right. So Stephanie McMahon comes out. Alicia Fox is all timid. She's all, like... She looks so cute. Me and Nikki, remember we talked about it for a little
bit. God, she was like fixing her hair. She's like biting her lip. She's like, oh my God, Stephanie's here. Oh God.
It was so cute. It was so quirky.
Just the little things.
Exactly, Tom. It's the little things that make things special like that. And it just shows how happy she was to be in the ring with Stephanie McMahon, because I believe this is their first time actually being... Well, she's been in the ring with Stephanie, but it was like multiple divas. But I feel like this was a good moment for her, because Alicia Fox knew in the back of her head that this is going to be that change that everybody's been asking for. But Gigi, what were your thoughts on Stephanie coming out and putting Nikki Bella together.
I loved it. Stephanie was just like, she's like, bitch, I like that bitch. Don't forget, like, do not forget who fucking owns you, Stephanie McMahon. I love that shit. Her dress, it was good. In the back, it looked like a little bit of a train wreck, but the front was just fine. And I just love how she came out, because like the way she was walking into the ring, she always has like an authority thing about her, but this time she's like, she knew she was about to like drop a bomb on some bitches. Like, you seen that she was like carrying. She's like, I got 3 little bitches in the back that are about to fuck up your lives, and that's how she walks to the ring. It was amazing.
I thought it was so appropriate for Stephanie to be the one to introduce these 3 divas. But Nikki, what are your thoughts on Stephanie?
Yeah, can I just say thank you so much, Stephanie? Like, honestly, all of us Diva fans have been bitching about wanting fresh competition, and the Divas themselves, really. Like, we've heard the Bellas talking about they want to work with the NXT girls, Paige, a lot of them. So, it's so great to have them all up at once. The only thing I'm a little nervous about is, like, after this, how all of them are going to still stay at the top. Like, I feel like Charlotte will do great in Sasha, but I'm just a little worried about Becky. Because like, she's ready main roster wrestling-wise, but I was kind of wanting her to have an NXT women's title reign. But regardless of that, Stephanie came down, was just rip Nikki a new one, really. Put her in her place at the end of the day. I did like in Nikki's promo when she did say, we run the division now because I have this and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I really liked it. Just everything. I didn't expect how it went down, so it made me excited each time. And it was funny because Mitchell went into the other room. He's like, oh, I got a phone call. See ya. And it was like I went into a parallel universe because all of my Diva stuff came on. All these NXT women were here. I was like, oh my God. He missed it all. And I was like, oh, I have to show you this later.
With Stephanie, the thing with her is like, fuck, I just forgot what I was going to say. I'm having a Tom moment.
It's because we're so excited.
It is because it's just so much. It's so much going on that, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Nikki, with what you said about Becky Lynch, saying that you're a little worried about her. I'm not worried about Becky Lynch at all because I was worried about her in NXT, and look at what the fuck she did. She came up and she was like, "No, I'm still here. I'm here, boo. Don't worry." And the thing with Stephanie saying that things are gonna change, I honestly believe it because there's no way they're gonna go on TV and tell us that shit's gonna change and then go back on their word like that. Then with the response.
Why they do it all the time anyway?
But listen, but let me finish. Can I finish? The response that they received, and I also read reports that higher ups in WWE were freaking over the moon with how great this Diva segment went over. These are NXT divas. This is not Brie Bella. This is not no shade Naomi. This is not no shade Alicia Fox. These are NXT divas who WWE knows well. They know, they're well informed that these divas can go to that limit. The Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Bayley, Becky Lynch, they can get you to that limit. So why would they suppress this girl over Layla or something now? You know what I mean? So I feel like I think everything's been shifted. The whole diva locker room has been broken in half into little pieces, and now they're puzzling it back together with a whole new division. That's basically what they're telling us.
So do you think we're going to have some divas get released now that these three girls are up?
For sure, and I wanted to talk about that later. And
you want to talk about that later?
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the topics I saved for later because we got to make some room. Got to trim the fat, and I'm excited for this segment. I can't wait. And people are going to be a
big piece of fat.
People are going to be a little surprised at some of my choices to go. Anyways, let's go to
McMahon. Yeah. Oh, she ripped Nikki a new one. But you know what? It was just the little touches that got me. Like, she could have said something like, even though you helped me last year and I'm thankful for that, but just remember, I am the boss bitch, not you. Bye-bye.
No, the boss bitch didn't come out yet.
I mean, the real boss.
Well, Stephanie went on to conversate about how, you want stiff competition. I know the competition has been lacking around here. That's why I was like, here we go. Shit's all right. And then she calls out Paige. Paige comes out. Nikki Bella comes out. She's like, what the hell is she doing here? How many chances does this bitch have to get? So Paige comes into the ring. Stephanie goes to Paige and tells her, she tells Nikki, shut your mouth. She's out here because I want her to be out here. I said, yes, Stephanie. Put that bitch together, sign her check. Literally, the bitch does sign her check. So, Paige is sitting there looking cute as hell. I love the way that they were all so scared of Stephanie. That's what I fucking need to see. And you know what? I want Stephanie to be more involved with the Divas division going on. I don't want to see her with the Authority. The Authority can blow up in that limousine that Vince blew up in a couple of years ago. Put them all in there, blow it up. I'm good.
Ooh.
No shade. You know, they can have the Vince TV death. Just get off TV. And come back.
Oh my God, you want to kill them all off?
Yeah,
I want them to be in that Cadillac, all of them.
Yeah.
Just
Kane can go. J&J Security can go. Like, just go. Leave Seth alone. Seth doesn't need them. So
I feel like Stephanie has to be in this segment because I can just imagine her and Triple H like practically begging Vince to put these women on NXT. So that they're grabbing him by the hand and saying, right, this is Becky, this is Charlotte, this is Sasha. These bitches are going to take over your company. So deal with it, okay?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Tom, you should go in there behind Stephanie. You should be his little... Remember when Summer Rae had that little gay boy that would follow him around with a notepad? Tom should be like that with Stephanie.
Oh my God. Yes. Get my
That'd be
dynamite check in the
perfect.
mouth.
Be Stephanie's hype man.
That's my gimmick. That'll be my
is
gimmick.
such your
Stephanie's PA.
You can brush her hair and pick out better dresses for her. Be perfect.
And then Stephanie can scold him and cuss him out. It'd be
He's
amazing.
getting paid for it. Oh God.
That was actually one of the fantasy rules. If Veronica Lane stuck around, I would want her to be Stephanie's assistant.
Well, bitch, that's my job. So
Hey, Veronica, sorry, boo. Tom stole your job.
I think I remember you saying that. Didn't you want her to like have an affair with Triple H or something?
I don't remember that. I got a little crazy with it too, but I wanted Stephanie to be like a bitch to her, have her go get coffee, and then again have her be that bad girl, kind of pretend to be a bad girl, but she's really not a bad girl, only for Stephanie. I don't know. I had a whole thing. Maybe I should do a fantasy booking with Stephanie's apprentice. That would be fun.
Just don't use Veronica Lane.
I know,
Good
because
lord.
she's gone. Veronica, well, apparently she was hanging out with freaking Lana over the weekend, which we will touch on later. Well, anyways, Paige comes out. She looks so stern and scared, staring at Stephanie in the face. Oh, what I was saying earlier, I want Stephanie to stay involved with the Divas division. Fuck the Authority. Kind of like, I know you guys hate this reference, TNA, when Karen Jarrett was overseeing the knockouts, but they can make it a little different with the WWE Divas. Since Stephanie introduced it, I want her to be more involved. If they really want the Divas, people give a fuck about Stephanie, and Stephanie is somebody that gets a lot of TV time, so it'd be perfect for her to be involved with the Divas because the Divas will have more opportunities.
They should really make her like the Diva GM.
Yeah.
the Divas director. Oh.
Yeah, something. It'd be great. So Paige standing there, Stephanie goes on, and then she's like, oh, you need help. How can none of these divas come out and help you? Blah, 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 blah. And so she's like, well, I went ahead and I found you someone who can light a fire in a hole, somebody I need. If I was down and out, I would need her by my side. She had a lot of fire. She calls out Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes out to a crazy pop. So unexpected for me. I did not think Becky was going to be one of the girls that they were bringing out. That was the biggest surprise to me, them bringing out Becky. And she looked beautiful from the head up. The makeup was slayed for gods. The hair was amazing. Loved it. The outfit, I can do without. She kind of reminded me of an Addams Family member. Like, I don't know. Call her Tuesday.
Giving me Wednesday Adam.
Look at my lampshade.
We'll call her Monday. Monday Addams.
Okay.
Becky came out, she got a good little pop. Nikki, the Bellaton was giving her dirty look. She came out, she did her hair flip. She looked beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what were you guys' thoughts when Becky's theme song first hit? We'll go with you, Nick. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, my initial reaction was like you. I didn't expect Becky. I figured when I seen that photo, I was like, maybe Charlotte is going to debut, and they just brought in Sasha and Becky for backstage to kind of like prep them up and watch it in a sense or something like that.
Right.
But fuck, when Becky came out first, I was like, okay, well, things can get interesting now. And all I was thinking, well, what's going to happen with Sasha? I was like, I thought Sasha and Charlotte were going to be it. But Becky was a great surprise. I do agree, like, all of these girls, main roster, the Glam Squad, they all just looked really put together. I love Becky's hair, because when she first had the orange, I wasn't here for it, but now I like it. But that outfit, though, I don't know. If she had, like, pants, like, dark black pants, maybe, with it, I don't know. Like you said, it was giving me Wednesday Adam vibes, so.
Let's go with you, Gigi. Your thoughts on Becky?
Becky, when she first came out, was kind of like when you go to the mailbox, you think you're going to have, like, some package in there, but there's nothing but bills. I was like, okay. All right, I guess that's okay. But, yeah, she looked good. The outfit was giving me, like, Beetlejuice and then the guy from, like, Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm like, where's her little goggles that she wears on top of her head? Like, what? But, okay, I guess since it's, like, new roster, new me. But she did good when she came out. She was, like, giving all her attitude. She didn't really, like, freeze up or anything. She didn't pull Eva Marie into lose all her, like, attitude. She looked real good. And, like, I like how the girls were just, like you said, staring her down, like, ooh, this bitch. But Becky was all like, oh, we about to fuck you up so bad. And I loved it.
On a side note with Becky, I love the name of her finisher, Disarm Her. I like that. Disarm Her.
I thought it was...
disgusting.
Yeah, I thought it was the disgusting armbar.
No, she changed it to Disarm Her. And
Well, that's good.
It's a nice
I like
name.
that.
Oh, that's a badass name. I like Becky. Ever since Becky got signed with WWE, I remember having a conversation with my girl Megan. I always got to give Megan a shout. I love Megan. She was telling me all about her. And I was like, just, you know what? I'm interested in her. I was like, I can't wait to see her on the main roster. I want to see what's going to happen because I never seen a Becky Lynch match. And then now to see her, like, doing amazing things after her crazy ass man. I like Becky. I love her, and I'm glad that she's
Becky's
up
a
there.
badass
She's
bitch.
a bad bitch. She's like, what is she? A lost kicker, whatever.
Last kicker.
But what were your thoughts, Tommy?
Well, I think she needs to pray to the gods because I seriously think that position was saved for Bailey, but obviously she's injured her hand, so Becky swooped in there and took it and got her position. But when she introduced her, like she built her up, saying she's lit a fire under the women's division. She's gonna protect me, the foxhole. And when the music hit, I thought the music was quite low. Like, because obviously it's a bigger arena, it's gonna sound lower. Because obviously in the NXT arena, it sounds like boom. Mm-hmm. But when she came out, I thought, that's my lampshade. And then she came down.
A lampshade?
It's pretty much like my lampshade. The style, not style of it, the pattern of it's like my lampshade.
You have an ugly lampshade like that?
No. From the Beetlejuice collection.
$2.99. And then when she came out, and when she did her pose on the in the what you call it?
The ropes?
Yes, thank you very much. In the ropes, and she was looking at the crowd, I thought, yes, bitch, you've worked your whole life for this. And you look at them and you say, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good entrance. And for a debut, yeah, but that outfit, no.
I know, the outfit had to go, but she looked beautiful.
Honey Barleen, sort her out.
Her makeup was on fucking point. The hair, everything. I loved it.
I love the hair. You know what? These divas, looking in that ring, you had different colour hair. You had dark red from Sasha, bright orange from Becky, black from Paige, blonde from Charlotte, and you then, and Tamina's, straw hair.
It's funny because some people, you know, the team of Charlotte, Paige, and Becky, people are putting them together as the Powerpuff Girls, and I think that's so cute.
I've seen that.
Yeah, because you know, Paige got the dark hair, Becky with the orange hair, and Charlotte with the blonde hair. It's cute.
Team Takeover.
So and then Stephanie McMahon goes on to introduce my favorite, who she built. My girl was getting props for days. You hear the woos, the cheers before her music even hit. People were going off. This is one girl that's been anticipated to debut for a long ass time, and she finally had her big, well-deserved welcoming home, and it was the cutest thing watching Ric Flair sit backstage and just bawl out as his daughter made her entrance to that crazy ass pop. Like, that was just a moment for him, and I'm so happy for him and his family and everything that they've been through with their brother, with her brother committing suicide, and it was just a big moment for Charlotte, and she's my girl. I'm so happy for her. I'm happy that she's finally on the main roster, and Stephanie put her over for days. You would have thought she was the one who body slammed Andre the Giant, the way Stephanie put her over. I was here for it, and I'm so happy for her, and I can't wait until she's like the featured mainstream diva that she is in NXT on the main roster as well. I just can't wait for that. I'm so happy, and it was a big moment for me because I've been waiting for her for a while, so I'm so happy for her. But what are your thoughts, Nikki, on my girl Sasha? Charlotte?
Yeah. I was really happy, too, to see her as well. Like, I know when I was seeing her, I was like, oh, James is, like, losing his tea right now.
I cried. I had a tear, kid.
She looked beautiful. I loved her outfit. Like, white and that blue always looks beautiful on her, but I loved her top, and her hair was great. Oh, she was just walking down that ramp like, yes, bitch, I am here. She's, like, looking at the crowd, doing her little flip, the split, and I loved when she turned around and just looked at Nikki right in the face. I was like, yes, bitch, tell her what it is. But yeah, I was just really happy to see Charlotte. Once I seen Becky, I knew that Charlotte was going to be coming down, but the team of Becky, Paige, and Charlotte, I like them together, honestly.
Gigi, your thoughts on Charlotte?
When Charlotte came out, she just looked like an angel or something. Like you just had like this glow, like, oh, I'm home now. She just looks so just like radiant. It's like the best word for it. And then when she walked down and did like her whole entrance, and then she did that flip, and like when she like spread out her arms, she's like covering all of Team Bella, like, and it's over now, and Charlotte's here. She's just like, bitch, I'm here now. F all of you. I brought my girls with me, and like the way Stephanie was looking at her, like she gave birth to Charlotte. She's like, look at my baby. I just loved it.
I know, it was so cute. Tommy, your thoughts on my girl Charlotte?
You know, when she came out, I agree with Gigi. She was like a floating angel because she's not. Like, there's not many blondes in the main roster division. Mm-hmm. Well, unless you count Nikki Bella's cheap blonde.
No, we don't.
House. But no, Charlotte, when she came out with the top, I liked the top, like it was a brand new top, but I liked the style of it. She should keep to it. And then when she did the flip at ringside and she looked at Nikki was like, this is the bitch I'm losing my title to. Okay. And Charlotte looked at her and thought, yes, bitch, I'm the one to take that title from you. You know it, I know it, Brie knows it, Stephanie knows it, everyone knows it.
You know, I'm going to go against the grain a little bit. I did not like her top. I like the original top. That's my only little pet peeve. I'm glad that Sasha's the only one that stuck with her outfit. I wish Charlotte was wearing her other top. I'm sure I'm going to see it. I'm definitely going to see it again.
I think it's because obviously it was like the big debut, so they wanted to have something new. But with Sasha, it's like because that's her style. She's got the whole armband thing, so she can't really change it up.
Right.
Because Sasha had a new outfit too, though, didn't she?
It was black and white. I think we've seen her in it before.
I think she has a similar one, but I think the pattern of it was different. I don't know. I'll have to check.
It probably was.
Ask her fiance, because he makes them for her.
You know, I'm pretty sure it was Nikki, but she stayed in the same theme. You get what I mean? And I appreciate that. I just feel like, for me, my girl, how I'm used to seeing her, I would like to see her with that top. I like the top.
You really don't like change with Charlotte. Like, first the theme, and now the top. Like, come on.
Because she's my fave, and, you know, you have to have them. I still don't like the theme. Let's get it together. I wish he came out with the old freaking...
oh my god, that theme, honestly, though, it puts her over because it has that Ric Flair sound to it. And so all the oldies are, like, jamming out to it, and then all the younger people are like, yes, bitch, that's a clump theme. Whoa.
They're like, woo!
No, I'm not wooing. I'm just over it. I'm not here for it. She does not need her dad's theme song to put her over. The bitch is amazing, and she displayed it later in the show. But, so that completes Paige's team. We have Becky Lynch, and we have Charlotte, and I believe they're called, I don't know, Paige hashtagged Freaks and Geeks. And I kind of like what you said, Tommy. I like Team Takeover. I'm here.
Charlotte's not a freak or a geek, and Becky's a badass bitch.
Yeah, Freaking Geek was like her and AJ.
Yeah, but she tagged it, so I don't know.
Ugh, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Paige has friends. Hashtag I've got friends.
I like Team Takeover. Tom, they should take your little name.
Yeah, I like Team Takeover too. And I think Paige tweeted like Team Change or something too, but I'm like, girl, like get something more creative.
Tom, go help
Paige
the girl
can't
out.
even speak English good. We're not gonna ever choose the name.
Well, as Stephanie's PA, that is Team Takeover.
Okay, there you go. So, that's done. So Team Takeover standing over there looking flawless as hell. The crowd is going bananas for them. Like, shit's hitting the fan. And then we get that, I'm amazing. So Naomi comes out looking snatched for days. I love the heel Naomi catwalk to the ring. I love how she's so ratchet with it, playing with her hair, swinging it to the left, looking to the crowd. Hold up, wait a minute. I like that. And then she kind of fell flat throughout the middle. She started strong, went a little flat, and finished strong. So Naomi is still getting there. I know she has a lot of crazy fans that loving her as a heel. I like her as a heel too, but she fell a little flat this time for me. I think the nerves and how big of a moment it was, I feel like it really got to Naomi. Because this is the biggest...
I thought she did rather well though, with her promo. Like if I had to choose Naomi, Nikki promo wise, Naomi took it.
I disagree. Respectively.
Well, you know what?
I'm just sorry. I feel like she fell a little flat. Maybe it's her voice. I don't know. I think it's the Stephanie McMahon thing. For me, I feel like it wasn't her strongest because when she id that, when she cut a promo on Paige a couple of weeks ago saying that she's going to come in and drag her because this is her house. She's going to clean house.
See, that was good.
That was a great promo by Naomi. I feel like she fell a little flat. That's fine. It's okay.
See,
it wasn't bad.
With Naomi's promo, when she said, hold on, wait a minute, for the rest of her promo, I was just singing that Pussycat Doll song in my head. Hold up, wait a minute, and then I just lost it. So
really? I was thinking of that. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimpin' in it. That's what I was thinking. Well, not the Pussycat Dolls.
I had to go back and listen to her promo because all it was Pussycat Dolls in my head.
Oh, Tommy.
And the next thing I knew, Sasha was walking out. I thought, well, what's just happened?
But anyways, Naomi comes out, and then Stephanie McMahon goes on to agree with Naomi that she needs somebody, and then we get the introduction of the boss, who is another diva that Stephanie sat there and put over to the moon. You would have thought she's the one who beat the Undertaker streak the way that Stephanie put her over. But, she might as well have been. But Sasha comes out looking amazing, looking so happy to be there. She got a crazy pop You think the fans don't know what NXT is? They are the cool kids. They really are. They're the new kids on the block. Everybody loves the NXT kids. So she came out. The fans were loving her. Can I just say, I love Sasha's entrance on the main roster. I feel like it's bigger than ever now. Because, it's a longer walk and Sasha gets to slay it a little longer. So
Yeah, I was looking for the title though. That was the only thing I was like, oh girl, you should have like represented your championship, like shoved her title in like Nikki's face. But other than that, like,
why not? Why do you, Nick? Since this is your girl, let me ask you: why do you think they wouldn't let her come out with the belt? Why?
Because she pulled it down and lost it in the lake.
No, Sasha would never do that.
Never.
What I actually think is because it was all of the main roster debuts. I don't know. Like, I feel like they kind of missed out on that opportunity not having Sasha bring her title because Stephanie even introduced her as the NXT Women's Champion. But obviously, my opinion on it, they saved the best for last. Clearly,
Yeah.
Sasha was just like beautiful, like radiating, like Gigi said about Charlotte. Like it was just like angels came down from above with these three on Monday Night Raw. I was like, oh. I was just so happy, and when I see Naomi and Tamina come out, that's when I was like, oh, I'm not expecting this. Like, I didn't think they were going to have anything to do with this. But then when Sasha came out and came together, I was just like, damn, now that is a bad trios tag team.
I always liked the idea of Sasha with Naomi and Tamina.
I never thought of her with them together, ever.
I had the thought, but I never voiced it because I never thought it would happen. It's like, that's a fantasy. Put that in the bookings. You know what I mean? But, yeah, she came out. She got a huge pop. Oh, my God, the pop that Sasha got. And you know what? I will go back to the title thing with the NXT Women's Championship. I feel like they didn't want to overshadow the Divas Championship because that title has more relevance. Like, no shade. But it's true. You know what? Shade. They should be ashamed of themselves because people are more invested in the NXT Divas Championship. I mean, Women's Championship. Sorry. But
tried it.
I feel like they didn't want to overshadow the Divas Championship because we had more hard fought matches for that belt. That Fatal 4-Way match, the Sasha and Charlotte trilogies, which we're about to have another one tomorrow night. Like, come on, there's no way the Divas title matches can never compare to NXT's title matches. With the
one NXT Women's Championship match trumps every Divas title match.
Oh, for sure. But Nikki, what were your? Did you just say your thoughts? I think you did.
Oh yeah, I just said my thoughts. Sasha slayed. She was the best out of them all. That's what, like I said, they saved the best for last. So I was really happy. The only thing I would take away from it is just bring her title down with her. But I liked how she was the one that started the huge Diva brawl.
Gigi, what are your thoughts on Sasha coming out slaying?
Sasha looked great, like Nikki said, best for last. She looked so good. The weave was on point when she was like on the rope showing off her boss ring. She looks so at home. Like if you would have said like this is her first debut, I don't think people would have believed it. Like she looked like she's been there for like 10 years. She just looks so seasoned and ready. And then like she just got in the ring looking like she was about to just snatch all these girls, and she knows she was about to. And the only thing, like, I wish she did have her title, but I feel like having the title might have started, like, something with, like, Team Bad, like, oh, this bitch thinks she's better than us because she has the title. Because Naomi's real quick to say she's the baddest diva in NXT, so I feel like they might give the title to her just to start some shit, but I think they just did it so all the girls look equal that are coming out of NXT. Yeah. But besides that, she looked good. I wish that she would drop the Kanye West sunglasses, but it's merch for her now. But I just hope she gets some, like, the Venetian blind shades just aren't doing it for me, and they never have. But
I agree with you. Change it. I agree with you, Gigi. Like, that's the only thing about Sasha I would change. Give her some, like, she's a fucking boss. Give her some actual glasses that you can't buy at Ardene's. Come on now.
But I guess that makes her, like, ratchet. Like, you're wearing sunglasses, okay.
I feel like that's the point. It's so cheap, it's easy to get, and her fans will go out and buy it. I feel like she talked about this in an interview. They asked her when she first came up with, before I get into that, the boss gimmick, she was the only established one there with a character that we get off the bat. You know who she is. Her mannerism, the way that she walked and waved her hand at them, smiling, so cocky, like she ain't bothered by none of them. The way that she shows her boss ring to the fans, I love that shit about her. And then when she talked about the character, she said that you can go to any store and find a t-shirt that says boss on it. That she made things easier for our fans to get that merch and people to identify with her. So I get why the Kanye West sunglasses, she still has them. I don't mind them. I just wish she would bling them out a bit. Bling it out. Like, put some diamonds.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like,
just a
Go ahead, Nikki.
Oh, I said just a different look of the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like you said, amp it up a bit, bling it up a bit. Because, I mean, she's the NXT Women's Champion. She could afford a pair of decent sunglasses. Come on now.
Well, I ain't mad at the sunglasses there. Tommy, what are your thoughts on Sasha's?
Sasha came, Sasha arrived, Sasha slayed, and she didn't sashay away. When she came out, she was obviously, like Nikki and Gigi said, they saved the best for last. Like, she is my second favourite diva in the entire company. When she came out, I thought, yes. But actually, before that, when Naomi and Tamina come out, I thought, oh, isn't Sasha supposed to come in? And then when Stephanie was amping saying, oh, we've got someone who thinks like you and talks like you and acts like you, she refers to herself as the boss. And the crowd literally just went, yes!
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I think they identify and they like Sasha more because she's a stiff worker. She throws hard shots, which the legit fans like. She's a character that's relatable. People actually get what the character is. Like, she's this whole, I'm a bad bitch, no one messes with me. But I like out of everything, the thing I liked the most was the fact that Sasha didn't join Team Paige. They could have turned her face easily by putting her in that team. But they did. They put her in a heel team, which was brilliant. She came out and it was the way she was looking at the crowd thinking, yeah, I've been in this business for like 6-7 years. I own this shit. Loved it.
See,
brilliant.
With them pairing Sasha with Team Bad, I feel like it's a good sign to let the fans know that they are heading in the right direction. No more of the nonsense. Because Sasha is a great worker as a heel. The fans love the bitch as a heel. Love her. And the fitting was so perfect. I for this whole time, this whole storyline going on with Tamina and Naomi here and there, the Paige thing, I was like, they're not going to... I didn't think they were going to be involved in this at all. At all. When whoever came up with Charlotte, even though either it was Sasha or Becky or Bailey, whatever. I didn't think that they were going to be... Naomi and them are going to be involved at all. And to pair Sasha with them gave Team Bad more relevance. Like, it's crazy. Like, this girl
It really did.
It did. It put
But
them on the
we
map.
now know who's the baby faces and the heels. Like, after weeks and weeks of having this whole, okay, on Monday Night Raw, the Bellas are heels, but on SmackDown, they are faces. Like, now we know who's a face and who is a heel. Thank God for that.
I mean, the Bellas are heels as well. Like, I feel like the only true babyface team are Paige's team. But other than that, Paige can be a little heelish too. She talks shit. I don't give a fuck who's heel and who's babyface.
Every diva can be a bit heelish.
I don't care. To me, they're a diva. You're a WWE diva. That's what you are to me. Bad girls can hate each other. Good girls can hate each other. There's two women that go to church. Good girls. They don't like each other. It's normal. So I'm good with it. They could all hate each other. I'm just glad that they did not put her with Paige and Sasha and they didn't put Sasha with Charlotte. I'm
glad they didn't.
Yeah, they got to keep them separated because these two together going at it is magical. So they got to keep these two separate so they can collide and give us that big match. And you know what? I feel like these are going to be the two divas to finally main event a pay-per-view or a main event Raw or something. It's going to be Sasha and Charlotte. They're going to do it. Because
definitely.
They know that these two are capable of it. They can bring it to that level. The fans are so invested. Come on, that pop Sasha got. I keep going back to it. When Stephanie McMahon said boss, that freaking place lit up. I feel like she got a bigger pop than Charlotte.
Than Charlotte, she did.
She did. Easily.
She did. And Charlotte is my girl. I love her. But I love Sasha Banks. I love her nemesis. But her nemesis, oh my God. This bitch got a huge ass pop. Huge pop. Fans love her. And you know why? Because we get her character. She's understood. We know who she is. We know what she's capable of. She will whoop. She talks mad shit, but she will whoop your motherfucking ass. And Nikki Bella learned firsthand. So Stephanie, we have all the teams set up. We went through it. Stephanie opens up. I love how they all separate. One was on this side, this one's on that side, that one's on. I like that shit. And then Stephanie's like, well, the opportunity is open. Take it. Do what you want with it. And then Nikki Bella's like, whatever. I don't know why. She's getting so much shade, but I feel like Nikki held her own. She walked into the middle. She got crowded. She got blocked by Team Bad. She turned around. She got blocked by Team Takeover. And then she just looked at her girl. She's like, fuck this. I'm out of here. And then she starts walking through, and she tries to shove the boss. Like, bitch, wake up. Sasha Banks grabbed her so quick and just dragged that bitch to the floor. Alicia Fox comes in, grabs Sasha. All hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. And you know, for me, the one that I kept my eye on at first, because I watched it like 400 times to see who was fighting who didn't get, because you know it's like 9 divas. I wanted to see who sat out for a bit, and Nikki was the one after Sasha dragged her ass. Charlotte, oh my God, Charlotte, she commanded you. The way that she was chopping Nikki Bella left and right, and then she chopped. I guess Alicia was flying to her, and then she chopped her midair. Bam!
Chopped her right out of the air.
Done. And then she does the. It was just amazing. The whole brawl. I can't really go through it about what happened, but all I know, I liked when Brie was in the corner with Becky Lynch, and Charlotte came over and just snatched her up by her hair. I thought that was cool, and drop kicked her. Naomi's kick to Insiguri to Charlotte was perfect. Charlotte sold it for days. And I also like the running knees from Sasha fucking Banks. She hit one on this corner to Foxy, went to the next corner to hit Brie, went to go hit Becky Lynch, which I'm glad that they incorporated that, have the NXT girls go at it as well, because it's like, it's every girl for themselves. I like that.
Well, and they hate each other, too. They have a history with each other.
Yeah. And I like that. So Becky moved out of the way. Love that little kick that Becky did. Sasha gets out of the ring, like, so flawlessly. These girls do this in their sleep. And then you get back, you see Foxy try to go for the scissors kick, and Charlotte grabs and puts in the figure 8, and then you get Becky Lynch gets Brie Bella and puts her in the disarmor, and then Nikki Bella comes and tries to snatch up Becky Lynch, and here comes Sasha Banks with the Banks statement, which I think Nikki Bella sold really well, I will add. I thought she was going to fuck it up, honestly. And then Sasha
she did great with it.
She did great.
Because she's strong.
She did great. She rolled right back into it. And we had that magical moment where all the NXT divas made these top WWE divas their bitch. The fans were going crazy. We had "This is awesome" chants. We had NXT chants. We had woos. We had boss chants. We had so many things. Like, it was just amazing. I couldn't believe I was watching what I was watching. But what are your overall thought of the whole brawl, Tommy?
You know what? When Nikki went past Sasha and she barged her, I thought, okay, first off, bitch, you do not push the legit boss. And then Sasha dragged her by her hair. I thought, yes. But the thing about the whole brawl that got me was Brie's forearms to Becky Lynch. Like, Becky was delivering these like very stiff uppercuts, and then Brie got her and like delivered these. Oh no, elbow! I thought, bitch, please, you're not pregnant. Do something, please. And then Charlotte just chopped Alicia right out of the mid-air. I thought, yes, bitch, karate chop her, weave out. I thought the brawl was brilliant, but the best thing of it all was the fact that the NXT women, they got the Team Bella in submission. But the thing about it was, like, it was a picture-perfect moment. Like, the submissions, they're not just generic submissions. Like, you've never seen a figure 8 before. You've not seen a submission like Becky, how she does it before. You've not seen a submission like Sasha before, how she does a move before it to put more effect on it. But actually, the thing about the brawl I didn't like I hate to nitpick, it was Paige. When she came back in, she told Becky to stop and get off her. And she thought, okay, Paige, please, we can still hear you call spot in. But no, in general, the brawl, it needed to happen. I'm glad it happened. Yes, bitch, I am here.
Your thoughts, Sam? I mean, sorry, Nikki.
Oh, you tried it.
I did.
The brawl was crazy. Like you said, it was really hard to see what diva was fighting which diva. Like, Charlotte threw Tamina's ass right out of the ring early on, which I'm happy about because Tamina could be kind of sloppy. Ooh, shade. Sasha Banks, though, when she was hitting all of those knees, I was like, yes, bitch, you were the top bitch in that ring. Like, take all these girls out. And like you said earlier, I liked how the NXT girls were still kind of going after each other, because at the end of the day, like, Sasha and Becky do not like each other. Charlotte and Sasha kind of have a mutual respect, but they still kind of hate each other. So I just really liked that. And all these girls hit their spots, so there wasn't too many botches. I don't really think there was any. Charlotte hitting the chops, I liked how she hit the drop kick on Brie and then got the kick up, was screaming at the fans. The fans were just loving it. And then really, when all 3 NXT divas were showcased at the end with their submissions, it was just like, yes, NXT is here. Like, it did really feel like a diva revolution at that point. And then the only nitpick I had was when Team Bella got rolled out of the ring because they got dragged. All Team Bad and Team Takeover were in the ring, and then Total Divas music hits, and they're all just kind of raising their arms up. But I did like the stare off, and I liked at the end how all of them still look strong except for Team Bella.
Oh yeah.
That Total Divas thing was awful. Like, can you imagine Becky Lynch coming out to that? No.
I mean, what else are they gonna play?
NXT theme music.
They need to bring back Feel Me. Come on now.
They should have played the Raw theme song and just keep it rolling. You know, like why I gotta be a Diva theme song? Why can't it just be the Raw theme song?
Well, they should have played NXT theme song.
Actually, they shouldn't have played shit. They should have just let the crowd cheer. Like, why the fuck do we need that? The theme song. It was so unnecessary. The crowd was.
I mean,
crazy.
the Total Divas theme. I love it in general, but please, for like a segment that's just basically just capped all Diva segments in the past 10 years, and you play that.
Because it's dirty and they hate breaking tradition.
Gigi, what are your thoughts on the whole Diva brawl?
Oh, I loved the minute Sasha grabbed Nikki by all that fake weave and pulled her down to the ground. I felt the river shake. Like, Sasha pulled that bitch so hard. It was amazing. And then, like, it was just so good. Like, Charlotte looked like these bitches owed her money. Like, she was just whooping everyone's ass. Like, if you were in that ring, you were not safe from Charlotte. The only thing I didn't like was Bree's little Des press. Like, she ran over to that person, like, they stole her formula for her baby. She's like, ah! She just started hitting them. I'm like, bitch. Like, no, bye. Mother Bree. Like, she just, I should to get pregnant sooner. Like, she looks so bad. But after
Mother Bree. I love that.
That's her new gimmick.
So done. Like, she, like, really took me out the moment. Like, there was so much asking going on that you just see her fly out and just land on her like she's trying to get, like, toys for her kids at Toys R Us. Like, no, my baby's having the Barbie. I hate it. But the submission at the end was amazing. I just loved how, like, all the girls got their thing in. Like, you could, like, frame that picture and just hang it up in, like, the office and just blow it up to, like, 20 by 20. It was so beautiful. Like, I was just so happy for the girls. And I will give it to Nikki. Whenever they were leaving off the ring, she looked scared for her life. Like, she's like, oh my God, my future is ending. Like, she sold that. She sold being afraid for her career, which she should be.
You know why I think we got that look on her face? Because she was in the ring with some stiff workers. And I think they really brought it out of her ass. Like, those fucking Brie got dragged. Oh my God.
I'm glad.
Brie got her ass whooped.
The Bellas need to step it up now.
Alicia got dragged. Did you see when Sasha had her in the corner just kicking her in the fucking head?
Kicking her right in the head.
Sasha's like, I'm the boss. I'm the baddest. And she's just going in. I was like, look at Sasha Banks. If you go back, you'll hear, when you listen to it, all you hear is Sasha running her mouth.
Oh, she's just ripping Alicia a new one in the corner.
She's like, I'm the baddest. You're going to know who I am. You're going to know who I am. Because I think it was Alicia Fox who was saying, who are you? Who are you? Earlier to her. She's like, oh, you're going to know who I am. I'm the baddest. I'm the best. Oh, my God. It was such a great scene.
Great. I loved when, like you said, how they were so stiff. Nikki was like, oh, my God, because Charlotte, like, chopped the titties right off her, and she got her not once, but twice. I was like, oh, my God.
Pop out.
I know. Pop one of those. Holy. And then I was just... At the end, too, the bank statement, she's probably like, ow, bitch, like, that really fucking hurt. Like, shit, like, I have some stiff competition ahead of me.
Yeah, backbreak, I heard, is one of the hardest moves to take. They say it really hurts. And the only one I've seen sell it like a T is Tori Wilson's can sell a backbreaker. That's why her back is all
She pretty much broke her back from all the backbreakers she took.
Tori Wilson can do it. But, you know, my only little gripe, and this is just me being a Charlotte mark, I wanted to see a spare. I think a spare would have really took it to the next level. Just catch her. I wouldn't want her to spare Nikki Bella. I wouldn't want her to spare Naomi because I know Naomi would sell it, or Foxy, one of the two, just to sell that. Or she could have spared Sasha, but that would have really took Sasha out. So
yeah,
I think they'll save that.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh, I was going to say, I think they're going to save the big Charlotte spear, because that girl can spear better than Roman Reigns. And Caitlyn. I'm saying it right now.
Oh, yeah. Caitlyn's an afterthought. Are you kidding? What happened?
It's Celeste.
I don't know.
Who? Anyway, speaking of her, just a weird side note, she's looking really fucking good nowadays.
She is.
Oh, that's good for her.
She looks great. Her body is beautiful, honestly.
It looks like the thing.
Aw.
Aw, Gigi.
I never have been the one to attack her for her weight because I don't think she has a weight problem at all. People like to
I don't
call
think
her
she has a
fat.
weight problem. She just looks really rocky.
She's a muscular girl. What are you gonna do? She got thick thighs, she has big boobs, and she has broad shoulders.
Oh, let's stop talking about this relevant bitch.
Anyways, that
Charlotte, though, I feel like we're gonna get that spear in like one of the bigger matches because it's gonna be a huge pop. Because, like you said, once that spear will happen, like shit will be going down.
And then again, like she has such a big repertoire. Like her move
Yeah.
set goes for days. So she could have gave me every. Like I would love to see natural selection. I would have loved to see the moves. I would have loved to see Charlotte's Web. I would, just it's endless with Charlotte. That's my girl. She's endless. Always showing you new, fresh things in the ring. And I hope that carries on to the main roster. And I really believe so. I really believe. But let's move on. Social media went crazy. The Divas had all kinds of praises. Mick Foley tweeted that he's won the WWE Championships 3 times, but he's never cried as much as he's ever cried because he was so happy to see these girls debut. And I was just like, he's really a Diva fan. He's really invested in them, and he respects these girls. And I was like, that's so big for somebody this big, like Mick Foley, to put over these girls. It's really huge. They also you had Stephanie and Triple H praising them. Stephanie was backstage. You had all the Fallout videos. If you guys haven't watched them, I suggest you guys go look at it. It's very emotional. You have the NXT girls crying backstage with Stephanie. It was just a raw moment. I'm just watching it with my hand on my chin, like, bitch.
Did you watch the one with JoJo?
Yeah, I did.
And Tamina was giving her the looks like.
I love that one. I love that one because Tamina was like, "Is there anything else you need? What else do you need?" And JoJo's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." I like that, but it was good. Naomi had more talk. I feel like they didn't let Sasha talk enough, but that's all right. It's just in fucking
the silent mute.
I seen on Twitter, because you know what, like I found it funny how Tamina was so angry. I seen on Twitter like how Tamina was staring at JoJo, and then at the end it was because JoJo pinned her at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so
Keeping
funny.
it relevant to me.
She's like, "Bitch, I still remember."
Where's your statement?
Okay. Well.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't have to go through the whole Raw. That was the biggest thing. So let's keep.
I think that's the only thing we can talk about.
What? Go ahead.
I think that's the only thing we can talk about.
Well, I'm going to tag into it, and I'm going to add a little extension to it. Since we've had these 3 new debuts, the whole Divas division is setting up again. They're trying to build it up, trying to get us into that level, because like I said earlier in the show, you have women are kicking ass in sports right now. So it's about time WWE woke the fuck up. Well, Ronda Rousey is the biggest draw in UFC at the moment. They could easily have Sasha and Charlotte become one of their biggest draws if they focus and put some attention into their fucking women. So I'm glad that they're finally doing it. But with that being said, you gotta trim the fat. Somebody's gotta go. And I'm gonna be honest right now, and I'm gonna start talking to you guys about who should go. And on the first bitch that they need to give one of Gigi's famous pink slips is Rosa fucking Mendez. Okay. She has that role that I said, like, this is a fitting role for her. This is the role that she's always been needing, being in that party girl, that dumb slut party girl.
Slut number 3.
That's the role that she needed, but you know what, Rosa? It's too late, hun. It's too fucking late. You've been in the business for over 8 years, almost 10 years now. Goodbye. See you later. No, actually, I don't want to see you ever again. Just bye. Keep walking. The other diva on my list, even though I love her, and she's done a lot of work for the business, and I feel like she's one of the best Diva Search winners, it would be Layla. I feel like she had a good run, and I feel like she could still work with the company, but not as an on-air talent. She could do the Diva Search show. That would be perfect for her. You could have her do the Susan Coleman thing when the breast cancer thing comes around in October. So Layla can still be around, kind of like an ambassador, kind of how they had Eve for a while, but Eve left that role.
Kind of like Ivory was at the end of her career.
Yeah, they could. Layla, there's opportunity for Layla. She doesn't have to leave the company altogether, but I think it'll be okay for Layla to step down for me, as being a fan of hers. And the other diva that I will have to say that I think it's time, but I'm going to give her a chance. It's 50-50. It's Emma. I love you to death, girl, but you're just not giving me anything at all. If somebody has to go, it's going to be you. And on a side note, Paige had Q&A, and the fans were asking her about her favorite matches and stuff like that. She talked about Emma, and she said that Emma's one of the divas that she keeps pushing for WWE to do something with. She keeps pushing and pushing and pushing for them to do something with her. So I don't know how much pull Paige has for Emma. I don't know. Maybe I'll post something. Have you guys seen the video of Paige?
I haven't.
Right,
I've seen a GIF.
I'll send the link.
That
The gift says everything.
But Emma, you're on my chopping block. So my three are Layla, Emma, and
Slow.
Rosa.
Oh, I always see. She's already gone to me. Yeah, let's keep it main roster. We'll go with you, Nikki. Who are your three? Main roster.
Okay. I agree. You know what? I always had a little soft spot for Rosa, but at the end of the day, we got these new bitches here, and we gotta trim the fat, like you said. So Rosa, see ya, honey. Gotta go. Like I know you're probably gonna shade me for this, James, but I'm gonna say Cameron. Just because, honestly, we haven't seen her in months. They haven't done anything with her. They dropped her from Total Divas. And really capable in the ring-wise, she was improving. But on par with the rest of the girls now on the main roster, she's just not there. So I feel like Cameron may be the one to go.
That's fair.
And then my number 3, I agree with you, is Emma. Like, she's a great wrestler, a great worker. But she's just so fucking dead-faced in that ring with her new character, and she's not giving me anything to work with. Dana Brooke is totally overshadowing her down in NXT right now. So it's like, well, I need to see something, but if it wouldn't be her, I do agree with you. It's Layla. She's just been there for so long, and I feel like it's just time for her to go as well.
And the Cameron thing, don't think I'm gonna cry over Cameron. It's fair. It's fair. And I'm not dense, you know what I mean? Like, I know she's not she can't pick up like the rest of the girls. I just like her. I think she's a good talker. But she can go. I'm no argument here. Gigi, your thoughts?
Okay, but Rosa gets a pink slip because she doesn't deserve a send off or anything. Like literally just release her. I want to see her name with future endeavors. Like, she has done nothing for the company except be on Total Divas and show young girls do not drink because you turn into this, and what a botched boob job looks like. That's the only thing. She's a cautionary tale. Not as bad as Sunny, but we'll get into her later. And then my second would be Ariane Andrews, because I'm not calling her Cameron, because I haven't seen her character in forever. So she can go. She hasn't done anything for me. It's obvious as long as you listen to the show. I'm not an Ariane fan. She's not good at music either. I don't know what she can do, but send her no little last match with Naomi. None of that. Like, literally, let's like call her and be like, you gotta go, sis. You gotta go. And then, at least with Layla, I want her to have, like, a final storyline with, like, Paige or something. Like, get rid of the old British bitch with, like, the new British bitch. Like, that's what I would like to see. And just have, like, her have, like, a final match. Because Layla, she's put in work. She deserved it. She can go in the ring. So, I wouldn't say give her a pink slip. Like, give her a goodbye. Like, have her, like, try to cut a promo saying she's leaving. And then, fucking Paige come out and be like, no, bitch. I'm gonna whip your ass, then you can go.
See, that's why with Layla, she still gets that respect that she deserves, and I feel like she needs to bow out while she still has it before she just becomes a joke. Like, no shade, Layla. I feel like there's other positions for her, like the Diva Search thing coming up. There's other things for Layla, just not on the
Is
main
that
roster.
still like coming up? Like,
Yeah.
'cause I haven't heard shit about that Diva Search.
I think they're keeping it quiet again. I think it might have got pushed back. It's
I think
probably
it's in
gonna
the
come out.
fall, like October, like September, October.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna hear about it real soon. Maybe after Tough Enough. They're not
Okay,
gonna put
because
up-
I thought it was going to be around SummerSlam time,
No.
so I was just wondering how they haven't mentioned anything.
After Tough Enough, I'm sure we're gonna hear about Diva Search again. And I hope that job's for Layla. But Tommy, what are your thoughts?
Okay, well, first off, side note, Gigi, Georgia, look, she slayed on Tough Enough Monday Night Raw in that green dress. Yes, bitch. Anyway, I don't see, like, because we've got all these new crop of women coming up, you have to, like, trim all of the fat. So, like, Rosa, Wendy Cameron, who can go fly in the wind. I would say Summer, but she's doing the whole thing with Lana at the minute. So I would pick Layla, because that's the obvious choice. She's not doing anything. Even though I'd like to stay around and do this whole, like, Susan G. Komen and all these, go down to NXT Performance Center and train the new girls. Then I would also, I wouldn't even give a pink slip to Rose. I would literally get Adam Rose to pick her up in a segment, say she's dumped, and then throw her out the door and then humiliate her. Yes. I'd love to. You know what? Remember? Do you remember? I think it was the night after Natalia won the championship, and Lay Cool came in the door, and the security guard stormed him out.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that with Rosa. My name's Rosa Mendez. Who? Rosa Mendez with an S? No, we've got Rosa Mendez with a Z. Okay, bye-bye. And then shut the door and then humiliate her. Yes. And then I would get rid of Emma because her NXT character is doing nothing for me. No offence to Australians, but I say Australians are boring as fuck and look dumb in the eye, so... Bye-bye,
Oh.
They do.
That is not our opinion. That is yours.
No. You just
To our listeners in Australia, we love you.
We do. No shade.
No shade, but I just think Australians just sound boring.
No
and
shade.
they look dead in the eye.
Have you seen Chris Hemsworth?
Tommy.
Who?
In
Tom says no shade, but he just threw the bitches in a closet and closed the door.
Well, actually, you know what? Casey Cassidy, Jessie McKay, and Georgia, who are currently around the WWE system, they're not boring and dead in the eyes. But Emma, you are good.
Well, Casey Cassidy is boring, but
yeah, that's because she's not got a character yet. When
I don't know. I think she's a shit wrestler. I've seen some of her work, and I'm not impressed. Hopefully,
now these
Sarah
bitches
Del
on Monday
Rey
Night Raw, all of these girls can get characters now, which is good.
That is true.
I don't know.
I'd like to see NXT girls like Zara and what's her name? Gianni.
She's doing brilliant on the live events.
You guys, that brings us to our next topic. Well, those are the girls that we want. Not that we want. Some we do want. But Layla, I feel like at the end of the day, Gigi, I feel like at the end of the day, the only diva that we would like to see respectively bow out and kind of like pass the torch would be Layla, because we love her so much. But honey, it's time to go. Sorry, no shade. Let's move on. NXT. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with NXT at this point. NXT is an open field going on in the next couple of shows. I honestly feel like the NXT girls that have debuted on Monday Night Raw, they will continue on to finish up what they have going on at NXT. We'll still see them at NXT for the next couple of weeks, but it will fizzle out. Kind of like Kevin Owens, how he's kind of fizzled out of NXT. So they're going to ease us into it. I feel like NXT, we're going to have some new girls introduced real soon in NXT. I feel like what's her name? Gianna? I feel like she's going to be...
The hip-hop bitch.
Yes, she's going to be introduced soon. And maybe Dev Taylor might start wrestling soon. So,
no, please
no. Well, it's gonna happen.
I'll take JoJo instead.
JoJo's not wrestling yet, you guys. I don't think JoJo's gonna wrestle for a while. And we can talk about JoJo. JoJo's an NXT diva. So, my question is, before we really get into it, since Sasha Banks is currently going to be on the main roster, I feel like it's pretty much confirmed that these divas are here to stay on the main roster with all the access videos and all of that. So it's not a one-off. So everybody can put that aside. It's true. They're there to stay. I believe it came out of Sasha's mouth. She did say it. She said that she's here to stay in the interview. But who do we think Sasha's going to pass that belt on to? And
oh my God.
This is who I think. All right. She gets a lot of hate, but if you pay attention to recent history watching NXT, every other week we get a Dana Brooks promo.
Oh my God, no!
We begin in promos from Dana Brooks. She's going after the top bitch in NXT, which is Sasha and Charlotte. She's been cutting promos every week. They have her on the mic, and she's doing good. I don't care what anybody says. The girl's doing all right. I'm not gonna say and hate on her when she's really not doing that bad. Some people, I feel like Tom, you just pick her to hate her because you have to hate somebody in the bunch.
Actually, hold on. She doesn't even know where the camera is.
That's okay. She's learning. It's NXT. It's NXT. I'm not gonna sit here and say she's terrible when she's not.
Actually, you know what? Even Gianna is doing a better work than Dana.
We haven't even seen Gianna.
I've seen Gianna's debut match on a live event, and she slayed over cooking it.
I need the receipts. Send me the receipts.
Girl, I didn't see that.
Stop trying to make me like Dana Brooke, because I would never.
I'm not gonna make you like.
If Sasha says, Miss Piggy, bye-bye.
Oh, I love that.
You are such a little Dana hater.
He is. It is terrible. And you know what? I can't wait. Hold on, Tommy. I can't wait for the day you eat your motherfucking words. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to feed it to you, bitch. Because you are going to get a humble pie of Dana Brooks. Because Dana Brooks is... Listen, okay. All right. Let's get real. This girl, she's going to be in WWE for a good time. She is disciplined. She's very disciplined. She's into fitness and athletics, and she does the gymnast thing. She's all about her body. She's all about sports. This girl, she's breaded for this business. Look at Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus came from the same industry, the whole fitness modeling and all that good shit. Look at her. She did great. Caitlyn did great. Now they got this girl. They're gonna bring her in. Caitlyn would have still been in WWE if she chose to still be around. It was Caitlyn's decision to leave. Dana Brooke seems like a girl who's really, and you know what, NXT has helped her a lot, and I feel like NXT has helped build that appreciation for this business, the whole performance center for her, because you know she wasn't a fan growing up. I know that she's not a fan, and the ones that are fans are the ones who are successful and last a while. But who gives a fuck? Regardless, this girl is learning. She loves the business. I see her improving, and honestly, I feel like she's gonna be the one that's gonna take the women's championship away from Sasha Banks, and I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not. If she comes in, it's all about the way that they do it and the way that she carries that belt. And I feel like she's gonna do a good damn job, and people are gonna start turning their heads for Dana Brooks. She has the foundation, and that's all you need, and that's who I think. So we'll go with you, Tom. Who do you think is gonna?
Okay, so hold on.
Go ahead.
NXT Takeover, which is August 22nd. Because do you think Sasha will defend it against Becky or against Dana?
I don't know who she's going to defend that title against.
Because they've got a taping this Thursday night for the next month, which will lead into NXT Takeover. So we'll see what happens. But what was the question?
I don't think I'll go back to that. I don't think Sasha's going to lose that belt just yet. I think that's going to be her last big title defense, and I think she's going to lose the belt out of taping. Because I know that her and Charlotte and Becky are all booked to be on that show, that big show that they're going to have the night before before SummerSlam. So I don't know if she's going to lose the belt then. She might lose the belt in the next tapings. Who knows when she's going to lose the damn belt. Or she might just get stripped from the belt. It could be vacated like the Paige treatment. So we don't know.
I think she'll defend it against Becky, and she'll beat her. But then at the tapings, I think Dana will snatch it by cheating.
Yeah, and that's the way to go. So how do you, if you were to pick somebody else, who would it be?
What, to face Sasha?
No, to be champion, since Sasha's passing the torch.
To be champion. Bailey.
Bailey?
I like Bailey.
I like Bailey.
I like her whole character. Like it can get with the fans. If she went up to the main roster, the kids would love her.
Oh yeah.
But I'd say Bailey. Like you could have Sasha beat Sasha defend it against Becky, and then Dana take it from Sasha, and then Dana faces again. I don't know. I just want Bailey to be champion and Dana to
I don't know. Bailey's a good challenger. Not a good. I don't see her as champion.
Is she still injured though?
Yeah, I think she's.
I think her hand's still broken, so I don't know how long she'll be out.
Yeah, she's still injured, Nikki. But Nikki, who's your thought? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Right
you know what I would like? I would like to see Sasha be what's the word what happened with Paige?
Like
she had to relinquish her title. I feel like they should do that and then do a tournament so we can get, and then NXT could be like, all right, the NXT women have been killing it. They are up on the main roster now. Now it's time for the newer girls to take over. We're going to introduce some new faces to you. So I'd like to see like a tournament. It would be really interesting. You could have Alexa in there, Carmella,
Jessie McKay. They could get established.
Yes,
characters.
Jessie McKay. Give her a character. I know you don't like her. Casey Cassidy. Give her a character. Dana, Emma. You know the list can go on, and even introduce either. That's who I was going to say. Lena, that big Samoan woman. Because I don't really know what she's going to be like in the ring, but I feel like a monster diva character. They're always pretty fun to see. So it'd be interesting to see her. I don't know if she's still too green. If not her, Zara. I would love to see Zara on it.
Zara's not ready though. She's not ready to wrestle. I've been reading that. They think that her injury really set her back, and a lot of the girls that's been training are further ahead. So
she's ready to take that dick though.
Oh my god, do you guys think Eva Marie potentially may take that women's championship?
How can I forget that? Oh.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
God.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Gigi, your thoughts?
Like Nikki said, I would like to see a tournament. Like I want to see like all the girls in the ring about how they haven't seen Sasha like in weeks, and they deserve to have like their champion here so they can fight her. And then I love to see her like come out onto like the ramp and like she has like luggage with her. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, girls, but since I am the boss, I'm gonna give you your last few things to do for me. I'm relinquishing my title, and you all have to fight for it in a tournament. Now, bye bye. I have to go to a live event for Raw this weekend," and just leave, and they have to fight over the title. It'd be amazing. And as much as I love Bayley and she deserves the title, I like for her character to never have gotten it, and then like she had the chance to go up to the main roster, but her injury set her back. Like that would be great for her character. That'd be like some ultimate underdog shit.
Yeah.
And when she does get to the roster, they can be like, "Oh, you never won the title, and when we wanted you to come up with us, we couldn't depend on you because you broke your freaking hand." Like I think that would be good for her because we know Bayley is a great character and a great worker, so I feel like she doesn't need the title. It would like be great for her, but she doesn't need that to like underline her. So I have to agree with James. Dana Brooke, just because I want to see like a breakup of like just kind of like, because Charlotte, she's like a big girl too, but not like Dana big. Like I just want to see like a big like monstrous bitch take some shit for once.
I feel like she's the only one that makes sense. And with Bayley, she's a great challenger, and then I could see her get into a program with Dana Brooks and be like, "Well, your friends left you. What are you going to do now?" You know what I mean? Like, Dana could be so good for that. And I feel like once she gets that belt, it's going to go so over her fucking head that's going to make her character even more vibrant, more crazy. So I'm all for Dana getting the title. Can she work on her wrestling? Yes. Have every champion in WWE been a great worker? No. We had Sable, who was one of the greatest women's champion. Because she was such a stupid bitch on that mic when she was a heel. You loved it. She couldn't wrestle to save her life, but she was believable as a champion because of the way that she worked. And I feel like Dana Brooks can pull something her own little way, some way, somehow. And Bayley is just going to be a great challenger for her. And Bayley's the perfect person to balance and work off of where she can learn. So that's who I think should get the belt.
Oh my god, I just had an idea.
Go ahead.
So basically, do you know going back to that Raw brawl? If Sasha brought out her women's championship, what she should have done was took Nikki's championship, pulled a Medusa and threw it in the bin, or threw it to the crowd and held up her championship. Yes.
They would never. They'll never disrespect the titles ever again.
Even that piece of butterfly pink glitter plastic shit. No.
I know, but we can't really shade that belt now because it has some prestige to it now. You had some good divas that held that belt now.
You know what? I wanted to bring that up actually earlier in the show. Do you think how we were talking, we want to see Stephanie more involved? I think this would be a great opportunity to give the Divas Championship a new design and have Stephanie show, kind of showcase the Divas title again and just make it believable. Because I always bitch about this all the time. It's like these women are putting their bodies on the line. They are beating the holy hell out of each other for a butterfly belt at the end of the day. They just need to scrap the butterfly and make it kind of the old-style women's championship, but still keep the Divas championship name, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Just bring back the women's belt.
Yeah, sorry, Trish. I think just bring back the women's belt.
And they could even have Lita come and introduce the new belt to the Divas. I think that would be interesting. But
Team Bestie. Oh.
I know. That would be great.
Bella's be like,
Well, let's move on now. For that fucking Bellas versus Trish and Lita, I don't think Trish and Lita would want to face them. I think they would rather face Charlotte and Sasha.
I think they were just being sweet.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we'll face the Bellas.
Yeah,
Bellas versus Besties.
It's WrestleMania. We have all eyes on us. Let's just say yes. Let's move on. Let's move on to lovely Russian Lana. Ooh la la. My girl Lana has been making her ways down in Hollywood this week. She's not on the road with WWE. I think that could have been a big hit for us over the weekend because she was over the Bellamy hair product event that's been going on. I guess Kylie Jenner was there. Eva Marie was there.
yeah,
Looking good. I didn't like Eva's dress, but her makeup was cute. She took a picture with Kylie Jenner, and she feels like a celebrity now, so I'm over it. But good for you, Eva. Congratulations. I know this is a big endorsement for you, and it's a big deal. And all the divas in the roster are hating. So, whatever. So, Lana looks like she's going to be catching some of that shade soon, too, because nobody can compare to her and Eva's beauty, let's be honest. So, it looks like Lana might have a little endorsement deal of herself, because Bellamy here has a I guess it's like a sales passcode. If you go to their website and type in CJ Perry, you'll get which is Lana's real name. You'll get I think it's a certain percentage off the weave that you order or something like that. But
it was like 30% off or something.
That's pretty good for some Bellamy hair. Those hair extensions are not cheap. So it's one of the biggest hairline products in the world, and 2 WWE divas are involved with it. And I think this is great. It's good marketing, and I'm so glad that WWE is actually letting divas go off to make money. Other places like with beauty, makeup, and stuff like that, to build a brand, they gotta branch off to stuff like that. That's why I'm kind of surprised the Bella Twins. Maybe they haven't been asked. But
have you seen Nikki tweet? Hell no.
Clearly she hasn't been asked. But I think she's using Bellamy hair as well. But
and then Bellamy, they don't want no mothers on their line. Like, this is the maternity hair. It has baby food in it. Work it.
But a side note, Lana was celebrating, and one of her good friends, a former NXT diva in training, Veronica Lane, was there. They took pictures together. Veronica Lane was at the event, shouting her out, and Lana went to go work out with her. I guess Veronica Lane is some fitness instructor. I guess she teaches kickboxing or some shit like that. So Lana took classes. Just shows that them two are really good girlfriends, and they met when they were doing the whole Diva Search thing where WWE picked up Eva Marie, Lana, and JoJo, and Veronica Lane, of course. So they met up together. I thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. So I'm happy for them. So what do you guys think about Lana's new little deal with Bellamy hair extensions? We'll go with you, Nikki. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Lana's one of my main bitches, so I feel like she is one of the best representations for the divas aside from Eva. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she used to be a former actress, so she's known in Hollywood. It just makes sense, you know. I definitely feel like the girls are going to be giving her animosity now because they can't be dumb, they can't be stupid. If they're seeing all the work and all of the exposure Lana's been getting recently, they should be fucking frightened for their life. So anyway, I feel like she's great. The blonde hair extensions look great on her, and yeah, I just feel like good for you, Lana. Like, get those checks.
Get some coins, Tommy.
Yeah, I totally agree with Nikki. Like, she's obviously a part of the whole biggest hair extension company in the whole entire world, and I like that WWE are actually on board with women in their company doing other projects like. But Eva Marie, who, by the way, side note, she's going to slay this week at the NXT tapings, and I'm going to make everyone eat their motherfucking words. Yes, bitch.
No spoilers, please. I don't want spoilers.
I will try my best. If I sent an emoji that's crying, you know why.
Oh, no spoilers either. I've been staying away from NXT spoilers. I want to keep that surprise.
I'm going to try so hard.
Gigi, your thoughts?
I'm so proud of Lana and Eva. It's just like good for them, and like they're the two best looking divas on the roster. Like no one's really like even able to touch them on the looks category. So it's good that WWE sending them out to get like this money that they can get, because right now Eva, she's not really wrestling. So it's good that they're still giving her some type of source, because I thought they'd be like, no, you belong to us. You belong to us. But it's good for them. I'm really happy. And I just think the other girls should just also be happy for them. Because if you start shitting on them, they could be like, oh, can you not hire the other girls? Okay, thank you. So just let them be happy for everyone. Just let that happen, girls, please.
Definitely. Because, lately they be showing their true colors on that Total Diva show, which is airing tonight. Can't wait for that. But let's move on to some more shade and some more mess. Ugh. Fucking former WWE Diva and Hall of Famer who should be impeached. Sunny Ratchet ass passed like a joint. Got arrested. When was it? I think it was 2 days ago, 2 nights ago, whatever. She had a DUI.
Oh, really?
Surprise. Oh my God, Sunny got arrested again. Oh my God, what'd she do? She was drinking. Oh my God, really? Oh, I don't believe it. Bullshit, girl. You are
such irrelevance to my life.
Such a hot mess. Somebody needs to call Dr. Drew and get her in celebrity rehab and give her
Dr. Drew, Dr. Phil, Oprah.
Oh, get Jesus. Come on. We gotta sit this girl down in church. She's just a hot mess. From a big high from the wrestling world right now, showing women.
That church would burn down to the ground.
Oh my God, it would be the 4th of July in there. Fucking. Alright, we had such a big moment for the divas and women's wrestling this week, and then you have this trash getting arrested for DUI. Like, what else is new? You're showing your dirty ass blue muffin on Skype, and now you're fucking getting arrested. You're just a dirty cum rag. Like, I keep going back to that. That's what she reminded me. Just a crusty rag that just needs to be disposed of. Like, just a dirty condom left over at the park. Like, I don't know what else to say about this scum. Like, she's disgusting.
Let's not give this bitch any time.
She's disgusting.
Has she drowned in our river yet?
Oh, she's still in there.
She's right next to Nikki.
Oh,
And now Brie.
oh, that was our next topic. Our
Oh.
induction. So, what are your thoughts on Sunny? Let's just go. If anybody even gives a fuck.
I feel like typical Sunny, like
Yeah.
you said. I think I read it was like a DUI. This was back in May or something, and she's just getting
Oh, so she kept it under
arrested
wraps?
for it now. I don't know. But anyways, she's just a fucking mess. Like, especially on the high of what we see with the divas of today, and then you like look at the divas of the past, and it's like Sunny, and then poor China. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, holy
You know what?
fuck, you girls are a fucking mess.
I
But
wouldn't-
anyway,
I wouldn't even be surprised if this whole DUI is a lie and it's just her looking for attention. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, because I didn't hear about this. Now you're telling me that it happened in May. For all I know, it could be some big ass hoax that she just wants people to talk about her. And you know what, bitch? You did your job. We were talking about you, but
you got a segment on our show, bitch.
I know, like,
that little racist cunt. Jesus.
Gigi, what are your thoughts? Is that it?
With her, here's what happened. It happened in May. She probably sucked the officer's dick to get off, and then he ended up having like all type of syphilis and just HPV and hepatitis A, B, D, C, all in his penis. So now he's arresting her for what she did. Oh, that little woman. Oh, she's not even a woman. She's like a thing. Like, oh my god.
I don't know who bailed her out of jail. I feel like I gotta get a hazard suit now because she's out on the loose again. Like, she's so. Ugh. Tommy, what are your thoughts about this bucket of scum?
The bitch doesn't deserve to breathe.
Well, that's a little harsh.
Yeah, Jesus, Tom.
I don't wish death on the bitch. I just wanted to clean
I'm not
up.
wishing death on her.
Well, let's see. She's a racist. She's a drug addict. She's doing DUI, so
She's
she
a
doesn't worry
hoe.
about like hitting little kids on the road. So
What, she's going to say she's pregnant next? Oh, God.
Who is
From one of
gonna
her Skype buddies.
Who is gonna clog up that thing? She doesn't have any kids, I believe. I don't think she has any kids. I feel like she's
Oh my God.
she's such scum that she can't even produce a child. Like you're just that dirty. You're just that dirty that even God knows that you wouldn't be a good mom.
Okay,
You're
if
just
she had a
mess.
child, I hope that child gets adopted by a good, wholesome family.
If she has a child, I hope it humbles her ass and she grows the
that
fuck
child's
up.
probably a crack baby. That child didn't make it.
Oh my God, poor baby. Let's not talk about her
Oh,
unborn
God.
child. Let's not go there. Last time I got a little heat talking about someone's child.
Oh,
Let's not. But anyways, we brought up the TPP River earlier, and we have a new inductee. And we did say earlier in the year we were going to give her a chance. Give her a shot. You know, it's clean year, clean slate. But Brie, girl, it didn't take you long, boo. You are finally in the TPP River, you dumb bitch, for the shows you pulled on the last episode of
your
Total
womb.
Divas. You are finally inducted into the TPP River. So float away, bitch. Hopefully you catch up to your sister. Any thoughts on Brie getting inducted into the TPP River? Gigi?
Oh god!
Shade.
As an inducted for her into the TPP River, I'm just so happy because she deserved every single little like shade that she got on her last episode because she wants to run around telling people that they can't wrestle when she can barely do a monkey flip back in 08. So stop throwing stones when you live in a glass house, girl. Okay, don't do that. And now the way she wrestled on Raw just proved to me that Daniel just needs to get her pregnant. That's what's going to happen on the episode of Total Divas tonight. So I'm just praying that she gets her Similag and she gets all the baby Gerber formula. That's what she needs to get endorsement deal. Grow like Gerber baby food. That's what she needs to do with her life because that seems like the only thing she can be good at now is being a mom because wrestling is not for her anymore and it never was. And promos weren't either. You can't even do your husband's submission. So please get in that river. Bye-bye.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, I feel like after last week's show, James, you dragged this girl by her roots to the river.
I did. She
And
needed a good
it's
wash.
well deserved. You know what? Like we said, we were gonna give her a chance, but after what we've seen with her on Total Divas last week, it's like, bitch, get in there with your sister. Like you worded it perfectly, James. Just go catch up with your sister, push Sunny down a little bit more while you're at it, and say hi to Corey
Don't
Graves
touch her
for me.
though.
Say hi to Corey and build him up, bitch.
Oh, I forgot Fat Bill was in there.
You see, we're very fair with this river. We don't throw anybody. It's been a while since we've put anybody in the river, and Brie just did it. She did it. She's in there. Tommy, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think Brie probably ran home to Daniel and said, "Please get me pregnant. These women are too stiff for me." So I think, oh God, just the way she was fighting on Raw, it was like she was already pregnant. Like the elbow shots to Becky were
She can't
awful.
fight.
The Louise says press to whatever diva it was. I can't remember which one it was.
Naomi.
Who was it? To Naomi. That's why, because it was basic, just like herself. We drag her by her organic homemade roots, but still, she cannot wrestle. She can't. And like Total Divas, this is another thing. I know Total Divas is like built for entertainment and it's scripted and all that, but the bitch still said that Eva Marie can't wrestle. Look into the glass mirror, bitch, because you can't either.
You know, if you do like a parallel comparison and you match up their careers, Eva Marie's doing a lot more than they did when she first started out, and Eva Marie is 2 years in. Go look back at the Bellas 2 years into the company, and then stop running your mouth, you stupid monotone.
2 years in, we'll decide on which one was which still.
Oh my God, you couldn't even tell. I could never tell them apart until they got the boob job and the hair coloring. Now I can tell them apart.
Well, do we actually still know why they left in the first place?
Bree, just get pregnant, have your babies, have a happy life. I don't mind you staying around on Total Divas, chirping on Daniel Bryan, raising a baby, hanging out with your sister. You know what? She can just be Nikki's +1 on Total Divas, honestly.
I think Nikki's like buying Bree like Louis Vuitton just so that she can stay, because the twin thing is a package. But if Bree goes, good for her, have a baby, have twins, then Nikki can be the total diva.
We talked about this. Nikki needs a clutch, and it's Bree. And she needs to break off from that. She needs to be a woman. And I think it's time. Bree, finish up, wrap up. I hope they didn't sign the same terms for this year. I hope Bree only signed for a year. And get the fuck out. Like, honestly, I have nothing bad. I dragged her so much last week that I don't have nothing to say about her. I feel like everything I had to say, I've said. So, that's enough with Bree. You float on. She don't have no floaties, so if she drowns, hey. So, yeah.
But she should be floating because she's a skinny ass bitch. So put a rock on her.
Oh, that's true. Sticks float. So that was our show. It was a good show. I think it was. I feel like we got to all our points. I'm excited that the queen bitches from NXT rised up for the occasion and showed the divas how it's fucking done, how to get a reaction from the motherfucking crowd. And they slayed it for days. I suggest all you listeners, you guys go and look up all those amazing backstage clips with the divas talking to Stephanie McMahon, getting interviewed by JoJo and Eden. I suggest you guys go through it, look at all the pictures. If you're a true diva fan, you're really going to appreciate it. And I want to thank you guys for listening to our show. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and make sure you go back into our channel and look up on all of our other shows that we have up. We have Fantasy Booking Series. We have a whole new game plan coming for you guys real soon. We're really, really excited for it, and I can't wait until we can actually talk about it. Go check out some of our interviews with the Tough Enough contestants. Hopefully we nib somebody, whoever gets eliminated tomorrow night. Hopefully we catch them on our show later this week. So I just want to thank you guys for listening, and you guys can follow me at Jimmy James, JAYMES. And Nikki, where can they follow you?
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Nick in WWE, at Instagram at PipeBomb, Tumblr at PipeBomb, and once again, just thank you everybody for listening. Definitely, like James said, go back and listen to a lot of our stuff. We've got great fantasy booking. Mine, I just finished mine, so that will be coming out probably next week sometime, I imagine. Yeah, and just go back and listen to those interviews. We did a great interview with Daria, Sam, and I last week, and it was so fun. I was so nervous, but yeah, definitely go back and watch that. And thank you all for listening. There was a lot of shade this episode.
Hey, Nick, can I say that I listened to your fantasy booking for Eva Marie, and it's my absolute favorite one since.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So freaking good. It's so good, and I can't wait for everybody to listen to it. I really do. I believe it's the best one yet. Gigi, where can we follow you?
You can follow me at TrueG. Total Divas comes on tonight, so if you see me tweeting about it, that means it was a good episode, and if I don't, that means I fell asleep, and I think I might fall asleep from what these previews have been showing. And you can follow me on Instagram at gorge.george, and on Tumblr at ZigglerIsKing.
Awesome. And Tommy, where can people follow you?
On Twitter, you can follow me at SelfSuccess01, on Instagram as well at the same SelfSuccess01. TPP is growing, guys. It's not like some singing contest where we are made to sing, otherwise we get cut from the show. No shade to the other show, which it actually is. Go back to our other videos and listen, because we have got some good ideas. And Nick, your Eva Marie fantasy booking, I am very excited to see it because she is my queen and the queen. So
You are gonna love it, Tom.
You're gonna like it, Tom.
God, I might weave her pants. Oh God, no, I won't really.
I enjoyed
So
it.
thank you for listening and ciao, bitches. Mwah.
I really enjoyed it, and I think the fans are really gonna, Eva Marie fans, they're gonna love this. So.
Oh, and I tell you right now, quickly,
I hope so, because honestly, I'm not even that big of a fan of Eva Marie, but I just thought that would be the best fucking way to get this girl over. So
I think you did.
He's like, I had to help that bitch. Look.
I think you did a good job. Damn.
I had to help her out.
I had to get the girl here. And well, thanks.
Actually, and if anyone actually has any issues and any inquiries for Stephanie McMahon, please tweet me at selfsuccess01. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Assistant. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.